Today I'm doing something a little bit different, and this is filmed back when the dahlias were looking really good, like lots of flowers and, well, lots of deadheading to be done. Let me take this out to the field and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is photographing the dahlia heads, and I had this idea last season that with the mystery packs, if I included a card that had a picture of each dahlia and what they were called, as the dahlias bloomed, people could then just refer to that card and identify the dahlia that they've got. Because I get a lot of messages asking me, what is this dahlia? And it's fine, like I like replying, I like talking to people, but I can see it's going to get to the point where I just don't have enough time to reply to everybody. So I thought this could be a way, and it's a little bit of fun, like you'll get your mystery pack and you'll get this card with my dahlia inventory, so you know it's going to be 10 of those, which I think is kind of fun. Very simple setup, piece of white card, that's my backdrop. We don't need to worry about the marks. I use this for a lot of things. This will probably be the last thing I use it for though. I've taped a tape measure to it, and that's just for scale, so that if I have any issues with the size of the dahlia, I can scale it with this. And I've got my piece of paper to write the name of the dahlia on it, because as you're taking photos, you really want to be able to have something that says what the dahlia head is, and then later on you'll crop it in and all of this extra information will disappear. And then I've got my DSLR camera and I have a holster. It's just a case of me walking around grabbing dahlias, bringing them back over here and photographing. I am suspecting this will take a couple of hours. So let's get going. I've just got to Dratchenberg and I've realised I picked the one and only, true colour one, because they lighten out as they sit on the plant. So I'm going to go to the studio and grab it. And I've also got a pink one that I think I picked that would be better if I photograph it now. So I'm just going to go over and grab them. Other than that, I've got 3 rows done. So we've got 3.5 rows to go. These are the 2 I'm replacing it with. Yep, there it is. So I need that. And this one. Oh, there's a really good Atlantic Jewels. I'll suss out what I've got with Atlantic Jewels. That one in there might be a bit nicer. Just trying to pick the nicest ones. I just grabbed a little angel on my way past. Okay. These 3 rows are done. We're on to here, but I might start at the other end. I've got to try and find a nice nail. And I think they're all chewed up. Yeah, I think I need to just deadhead and wait for a new one. So I'll have to write that on my list to come back for that one. Marina. I think I'll go with this one. It looks nice. So I just go up underneath and snip. And there she is. I've got a couple of others, but I only have 1 plant, so I don't think I'll be putting those in the mystery boxes this year. I will try and get a photograph of them just so I've got it for next season. But yeah, I got it done. It took about an hour and a half to get all that done. So now what I'll do is I'm going to show you how I edit and how I'm going to put it on the card, and then I'll show you the finished product. catching up on some of the ones I've had to wait to bloom, and they're just so pretty. These ones are ones we were given this season. How pretty. And then these ones. This one I had, this is Otway Gem. Look at this beautiful black one. Well, nearly black. It's so dark, I love it. I've got just maybe 4 to go. I just have to keep an eye on the plants and wait for a really good head. Here I'm just going through all the files and pulling out the best picture of each variety, crossing them off my list, making a note of it, just so I've got a really good inventory to work with. And then I'm pulling the varieties out of my list that I didn't get a chance to photograph. The yellow ones are the ones that I'll be able to go and get a nice photograph of. The rest will have to be done next year. And now I'm popping them into Photoshop and we start to edit. Because I've got this high contrast background, I can just select them with the tool and pop them straight out. There's no cutting. And then I can put them straight onto my template, and I created this template purposely for this. I just pop them over the top of the dots so I can keep everything aligned. I've accidentally grabbed my guideline there. Move it over, and I just kept repeating this over and over until it was all done. I also decided to change the fonts here, and I'm just adding in names as I go. Then I had it all finished. I did change it a bit, you'll see at the end, adding in my logo and some information, checking how it looks. Back to my template for a couple of little changes, and now we're ready to order the cards. And this is how they look.